Let's take you live to Sydney. Ian Roberts, former Manly great and the first rugby league player to come out as gay, is speaking.
The original Pride round was brought together with the right intentions and with a celebration for the LGBTIQA+ community. I also would really like to acknowledge that he did the right thing in saying that they got a few things wrong, you know, and the ownership of that and how they would do things differently if given the opportunity again. I think that was very brave and forthright. I have been lobbying the NRL now for a number of years to have a Pride round. I guess, you know, when I heard that Manly were having this Pride round, it was incredibly exciting for me because they are my old club. This is the club I came out at. The reason I came out at this club is because I felt safe. At South, I probably wasn't as secure and as mature enough as to be able to do that. So when Manly announced that they were having a Pride round, it was wonderful news to me. I was approached a month ago to see if I would be involved in any sort of publicity, and I was fully on board. And it was an incredibly nice experience. I will say, even a month ago when I was approached, I was surprised that there wasn't any pushback. I was surprised up until a few days ago that it had taken this long for there to be pushback. But, you know, where do we go to from here? This is a type of conversation, you know, it's probably not the way we wanted this conversation to start, but we're having this conversation now. So I'm seeing it in a positive light. You know, I fully respect those players who are choosing not to play, and their right not to play with their religious beliefs. You know, I would love, given the opportunity, to be able to sit around a table with those guys and just have a conversation with them. You know, I fully respect their views. To have an open conversation and to try and explain, you know, what a Pride round means, particularly for the LGBTIQA+ community, what it means to us individually. And this isn't about me. Can I just put that out there? This isn't about me. I'm now, you know, when I got involved with Qtopia, the reason I'm on board with Qtopia, the Pride Museum, because I'm all about education. I'm about having these educational programs rolled out into schools, well, potentially for schools to come in and be a part of that, for the corporate world to be a part of that. This museum will be about education, celebration and remembrance. It's about everyone enjoying what the queer community has given to Australia. Pride rounds are the same thing. Pride rounds should be about welcoming, about people being made to feel like they are worthy of being here. That's what a Pride round is. It isn't being exclusive. It isn't a thing of exclusivity. It isn't any of that. It's just about welcoming and saying that the LGBTIQA+ community are part of the greater community, and you are welcome here. All of you, as diverse as you are, whatever colour, whatever sexuality, whatever identity you come, you are welcome here. You know, and I mean that with full sincerity. I suppose the hardest thing for me when there's been so much pushback, and this is very personal to me, as an older gay person, because, you know, I've lost friends to suicide and the consequences of what homophobia, transphobia, all the phobias can do to people. You know, I just wish I could sit around that table with those players and explain to them that, you know, unfortunately there are kids out in the suburbs, out in the regions today who might have heard many stories in the last month, but I can promise you they heard this story.
Former Manly great Ian Roberts, the first league player to come out as gay. Responding to this controversy around his former club, 7 players not playing this Thursday because of the Pride round jersey that the Manly Seagulls will be wearing.